So these are fun little traditions. You would think that police officers would have better things to do. First, whoever it is in position of authority behind this kind of bullshit. But it's nothing new. And to say that only people are innocent that file a lawsuit to do something about it, there's people who would never file a lawsuit that would rather kill you than go to a lawyer. See you messing with their family. They're not going to fuck around with a lawyer and restraining orders and all that. They're just going to beat your ass for it. So these kind of piddly little games like this, really, that's what they are, and it's a tradition. Evidently you do that. My cousin Ben has never been a drug addict. He's always was a good boy. He never got in trouble at school. He was always well liked by his peers. The Posies were royalty in in Blanchard, because they were so well liked and very active in the community. Mary Boone was Jerry's sister. Her daughter Brandy was head cheerleader at the Northwood High School and homecoming queen and all that stuff. And they weren't, people that went out of their way to hurt anybody. They were very well liked. And so was my Uncle Bo and my grandpa and all my family. Very well known. And, would do anything to help anybody. They weren't racist. It was the same game, And I think it's a hate crime. Is what it is. It's ridiculous. That guard walked out. He had to, because he had to pass by. He was saying he's got consent from me. The guy was standing outside on the sidewalk when Jake and I got there. The black guy over on the other side. I didn't even look at him or nothing. He even looked at the video, and I'm not even sure he was within sight of me and Jake. He might have been hiding behind a pillar too. They've done that a lot, where they'll hide behind those pillars and pop out right as Jake and I walk in towards the double doors, and they'll immediately put a phone up to their ear. They're always black, street trash looking types every time. And I'm not saying that all black people that are poor are street trash niggers. And I'm not saying nigger to be a racist, but there's a place for that. Black people call each other nigger. They'll say it mad, they'll say it happy, they write songs and rap music and boom it at red lights. They're mad at each other, they'll call each other nigger. They'll say it's not a racial slur if you say nigga versus nigger. It's the same word. And it's an attitude. And not all black people have it. There's poor people that I know, at the library that are black that I've seen there that don't act that way. It's an attitude of, I can do whatever I want. I'm black and I'm going to flaunt it to the whole freaking world. And I'm going to sit back and play games all day. And they'll act like they can do whatever they want to. You can tell they're dope heads. You know, drunks and everything else. And that's what they are. Straight trash. And I've seen them driving Mercedes-Benz pulling up next door, you know, smoking dope out in public. They're not afraid of going to jail because they know they're not going to. Taxpayers are already paying them for their information. And we say we're grateful to them. Are we really? Really what they're doing is perpetuating the very problem if they say that they're providing information to prevent, and they're just targeting innocent people like me and my son. And like my cousin Ben and my Uncle Bo and my Uncle Jerry. And, I mean, you're talking about decades of this kind of crap. So, I don't know what's going on today. I know they're working hard for it. And it scares the living shit out of me because I don't know what's going to happen next. And, the glee that I saw, the smile on the face of that guard, you can see he looks like he's in the video. The look on his face, and see, I'm getting away with murder. He's a security guard, he's not a police officer. Has he been deputized by some jackass with a badge? The only place they don't have cameras in that library is in that foyer. So it's his word against Jake's. Mine and Jake's word doesn't get put on the administrative record. I don't have a choice but to videotape it. The video will show that man's mouth, that security guard's mouth didn't move. So there's no telling what's going to happen next. It's extremely dangerous. Attempted kidnapping is what it is. Criminal slander, defamation, conspiracy to commit perjury, suborning perjury, falsifying testimony. You can't just say, well, it's his word against yours. He says this happened and you say that. And here's our audio, and so this proves it. I've never given anybody consent to make purchases for me and my son. I don't make purchases and give them things away that I buy. I don't approve any purchases I don't make personally. Nobody ever supervises me and my son. Nobody ever spends a dime on me and my son but me. And, you know, nobody's ever supervised me and my son but me. Jake and I don't ever go to any other residences on our street except for our second floor apartment at 130.5 East Boulevard Street, which is not 136.5 East Boulevard Street. And our neighbors are all people that my son and I have never had a single conversation with. The upstairs neighbor or the people next door. The drunkards that come and go from Pat and Ronnie's apartment have never had anything to do with me or Jake. And they go upstairs to Pat's apartment, say they're getting consent and leave and go buy beer and sit there and drink all day. They do it on Sundays. If not other days of the week too. That's not the worst of it. They'll sit out in their cars and wait and wait and wait till I'm fixing to go pick up Jacob and have to leave to go get him, or for me just to let Gizmo out. And they'll dip down their heads with the phone in their hand and look up at me, and I make sure that I don't even show my face in the doorway. And when I saw them doing that, I don't look at them and give them consent to do anything. I never have. It's all lies. All of it. Straight trash niggers on drugs with get out of jail free cards that target innocent people. That's what it is.